Dear Shrestha viewers, welcome. In the last class, we were discussing about national income. So let's revise that definition again and the preview of that concept so that you can easily understand and connect to this class today. What is national income? According to Paul Samuelson, the final figure or value that we arrive by applying the measuring rod of money on diverse products and services that may be fruits, vegetables, machines, equipments, etc. using factors of production. What is factors of production? Land, labor, capital, organization. And what we get for that? Like rent for land, wages for labor, interest for capital, and profit for organization, and depreciation for assets. Yes, this is what we discussed. And national income is measured in three ways. What is that? There are three levels in measuring national income, that is increasing stage, stagnant or constant stage, and declining stage. And when it is declining stage, there is no change, and in stagnant stage you have a average growth, and then there is no change in neither profit nor loss. It is in a normal stage. And if you are going to an increasing stage, it shows the value and development or increase in per capita income, and that obviously increases the standard of living of that person. These are the three ways how you calculate the national income, and we have seen also the concepts. What are those concepts? Just tell randomly, like it need not be in order. These are all our concepts. So what are those? NNP, NDP, GNP, GDP, real and nominal national income, per capita income, disposable income, at market price, factor cost, etc. These all are things we have seen yesterday. Yes? Clear? Now we are going further into this topic, that is called national incomes, its importance. So what is importance? Like these are the 7 points that is required in calculating and analyzing the importance of national income. Okay, so first point is about business cycles. You know business cycles? It is also called as trade cycles. So here there are few stages called depression, recovery, prosperity, and recession stage. So what happens in depression stage? The business cycle is completely down, went into losses, wholly down. Then recovery, where it is trying to get some change in its position and it's trying to implement new strategies and ideas to go to prosperity stage again. Prosperity is at a peak level and it obviously enjoys the high level of benefits and profits and good level of economic development. And then again it is coming to the recession stage, when there is people become jobless and there is close and shutdown of businesses and factories, etc. Again it goes to depressing stage. So it is in the cyclic form. And we have surveys conducted upon it, and in which year it was in this stage, and which year it was in this stage. In this year it was totally on prosperity stage, and then it came to recession stage in that way. So here what is national income's role in this? So as we know, national income is calculated for a year, and that acts as a basis to calculate what is the position of business cycle. So we just say that is going into recession stage, depression stage, but we don't know actually why is it going into depression stage. But when you understand the calculation of national income, how it is coming, either there is a growth or decline in national income, will say you the main reason why it's a business is going here. So the main income which we are getting for the national income is from businesses only, right? Yes, many people are starting their startups, businesses, many good millionaire companies and all, they're contributing for national income. So it is the main reason why the income is going down, and yeah, all the factors contribute, but major is from businesses. So we have to understand where is the fault going on, and we have to take the necessary steps to recover that. So here national income plays an important role in analyzing the structure of business cycle and to take the effective decisions so that next time it will be at a prosperity stage. Okay, and now what is this business cycle? As I told you, 4 stages. That is, what is that? Depression, recovery, prosperity and recession. So what are these 4 cycles? When does it occur and what is it actually? Will come under the business cycle concepts later. I'll be telling you that also. For right now, I'm just telling the example of national income. Why is it used here? It is used to analyze the situation of business cycle. So here business cycle, for business cycle national income is used. So national income is also important for business cycle. Then comes government plans and policies. As I said you in the first line of the national income itself, it is used in microeconomic analysis for policy making, and that is used by government administrators and many people who amend these policies and all. So when you understand the growth of national income, where it is in the average stage and declining stage, there won't be any policies implementation. They just try to recover that all this process and make it in a stable way. And when there is a growth and development, they still want to make new policies and new ideas, invest a little more, and they want to make it effective. So that time these plans and programs will come into process. So in that way they organize and introduce many programs, that is for welfare to farmers, welfare to industries and welfare even to service sector. So in this way they amend new policies and programs, that is that shows a good welfare and development in all the areas of the country. So even for formulating the plans and ideas and policies of government, national income is very important. And then for estimating level of economic development, how it is developed. For economic development, what are the factors included? Actually, the standard of living of an individual, and what is the income earned, and what is the standard of living, like how they live in their daily society, and what is the income they earn, and what is the work they do, is there any unemployment, what is the population, what is the growth rate, everything comes under this economic development. So as I take again the same example, so when there is an 4 people living in a family and 40 people living in a family, the need to take out and take care of all their things, it becomes difficult when there are many people in the family, and if there are less people in the family, it is easy to take care about each and every one. So if there is 4 people, educating 4 people is also fine. We can invest and we can take, they can select a good career course and they can get on into some other fields, then it is beneficial. But 40 people to educate, you must have some crores of assets to invest, and they have to make them educated and literate. So in that way you have to plan how to think. And here in our family obviously we will manage, but about country, they have to think how to plan the budget accordingly to take care of all these some crores of people living in our country. So in order to make that level of economic development, in which areas to reduce the cost, in which areas to improve our services, in what effective way can we make this possible, is what we calculate using national income here, how to increase the level of economic development. And then for comparison of economic growth, now we say we should not compare with others, but when we compare our growth with other nations, we will know where are we standing in that category, and in order to improve our status. So here when growth is there, then only the development is occurred. And how is the growth is occurred? Through income, how it is incurred from each and every sector, how it is contributing, that altogether contributes and collaborates to growth, and then based on that growth we make the developments. Yes, so based on that growth stage, where do we stand, we have to compare it with other nations also. So that is what this national income of our country. Actually every country obviously they calculate national income per their own years and their own restrictions and formalities, but our national income and their national income, it's useful to compare. Like every year we will compare our national income with other countries, so in order to make a good decision, like why are we less or why are we still standing in the top position. If we know that strategies and formulas, we can still go into the peak stage and always remain in that peak stage, and if we are lacking somewhere in some other areas, then we will be falling down. So we have to know each and every step, and when you are in the business you have to think much forward, not in this current situation. You have to think 100 steps, 1000 steps forward. What are the next? It will be like a chess game. You have to think and make decisions very effectively. Like you should be unable to guess people should be unable to guess your ideas. In that way you should be like as a businessman. So in that way, if you compare and put the strategies, formulate the strategies, then your company will always be in a hike, always it will be falling down. So then per capita income. Per capita income we have already seen yesterday. What is per capita income? The average income earned by individual in a country in a year. Yes, how it is calculated? Per capita income is equals to total national income in the country or national income in country in a year by total population in a year. Okay, so then you will have the average income. So we don't have any calculation. First we won't calculate the population, we calculate the whole national income. We are together contributing to national income, right? So when you divide it with population, you will understand what is the level of contribution from us and what is the income earned by us. That is the average value. So that is called per capita income. And then for calculation of real economic growth and standard of living of the country. So naturally we calculate every time, like in every year we calculate the national income, economic development. But if you want to actually know what is really, where is your country standing, in which position in that growth, and what is the standard of living of that person. So you can see the easy difference between the person earning 10,000 and person earning 1 lakh. How is their standard of living and how is his standard of living. And if we only observe the growth scale of the person who is earning 10,000 per month and he is increasing day by day, his standard of living is increasing day by day by hike in this salary. Like 1 year he used to earn 10,000 per month and he used to have limited things like a small house, a small vehicle and some normal facilities to get on with his daily routine. But when he goes to 10, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, he needs to discover few things, new things, and he wants to use that to make his work easier and comfortable. Now later he goes into the that high stage, then he will come to know other new items and luxurious things like air conditioner, fridge, washing machine, etc. Then he tend to use all those items. Like that his standard of living increase. When once again if he falls to the down stage, will be he able to survive like getting habituated to all those benefits? No, obviously he will be getting habituated to all those benefits. So as your standard of living rises, you tend to keep always in that position itself. So how this is a way how we calculate the level of standard of living of that person and all. And then NDP, National Domestic Product. How did we calculate yesterday? National Domestic Product, it is calculated with GDP minus depreciation plus market price, etc. We have calculated, we use some formulas, right? So for calculating this NDP also, national income is very important. And here, as I told you, real economic growth and standard of living of the country is also based on this national income. And then business cycles. What is that? What is that first stage? Depression, recovery, prosperity, and again recession stage. For that, to calculate and see the position of business cycle, we need national income. And then for government plans and policies, we need national income. And then to calculate the level of economic development and also for the comparison of economic growth between different countries and per capita income, economic growth and standard of living of the country, and then NDP. For all these things, national income is very, very important. Now that comes to the end of the session. In the next session, we are going to talk about the problems. So I hope it is clear and relevant to the topic. And if you feel that I felt left any points in between, try to let me know and comment in the comment section. And if you have connected to this video, then kindly like, share and subscribe our channel and stay tuned to Shrestha. Thank you.